Character Boxung Lee. Wait. Just a moment. Okay. Character Boxung Lee is preparing to cast the stigma Invocation Rite Level 2. Invocation Rite. What the hell? Chuckle. Okay. Constellation, the Shaman King is looking at their incarnation with tired eyes. The Shaman King? The Shaman King? A literal shaman? Come on, just help me out, will you? I guess even the Shaman King is a retired person. You know what I mean? The Shaman King. The supporting constellation is the Shaman King. He was the second king of Silla and also a shaman. Who else do we know of Silla? The Queen of Silla, of course. Jiwin? I forgot her name, bro. The one who actually had a crush on Dokja. What happened to her? We just left her in the Korea Dome. Back in Korea Dome. Yep. He went by the name Namhae Chugjung. Okay. Despite being a high-tier constellation, he is known to rarely take part in combat himself. Instead, he passed down one of his mightiest abilities to his incarnation. Respect the elderly. That's the mightiest abilities he had passed down. Man, it's still kind of cool though how the lady's hands just go brr. You know what I mean? Called Invocation Rite. Oh, the first time she opens her eyes. Oh, why am I getting flashbacks from Gojo, bro? The first time he opened his blindfolds. It's a powerful stigma that one can use to borrow a single ability belonging to any constellation. Invocation, right? Borrow any specific ability of any constellation? Holy moly. So in other words, that old lady is pretty much a living Gonpengui. She doesn't need the shield. She doesn't need the sundial. She herself is the sundial. Let's see. Whose power should I borrow this time? Wait, is there no, a consent for the constellations? Does she just pick and choose as a wish? Bro, what? Whose power should I borrow this time? You fool. It doesn't matter whose power you borrow. Grandma hopping? Okay. She's still hopping? Unless it's from a constellation that is fabled or higher. Fabled and higher is mythical. She's still hopping. Hey centipede, let me tell you a story. Hop. She's still hopping. Is she about to summon a freaking grasshopper or something? What are you trying to? A long time ago there was this village. She's still hopping, bro. In that village lived a fair maiden. She was so kind-hearted that she would generously provide for any creature that walked into her kitchen. Even little creatures like a toad. Should I power scale a freaking frog and a centipede right now? Who's stronger? A centipede or a frog? I don't know, man. Is a toad superior to a centipede? That story is. But one day that fair maiden was chosen to be sacrificed to a monster that hunted the village. In that village lived a fair maiden. She was so kind-hearted that she would generously provide for any creature that walked into her kitchen. Even little creatures like toads. But one day that fair maiden was chosen to be sacrificed to a monster that hunted the village. Why does this Loki sound like a Yamato no Orochi story though? You know how the story basically goes just like this. You have a freaking 8-headed monster, snake, and wait, snake. Bro, is this supposed to be a foreshadowing for Yamato no Orochi? Is the snake Dokja supposed to kill Yamato no Orochi? You know what I'm saying? The hints are here. Really? Okay. I mean, the story basically goes just like this. There was a maiden. She was very kind-hearted. One day, a monster came into her village, rampaged it, and the citizens basically said, "We're gonna sacrifice this girl, so leave us alone." So they just did that. That village was under the rule of a giant centipede, you see. Never mind. Never mind. The whole Yamato no Orochi stuff down the drain. Alright. Soon, the poor maiden arrived at the habitat of the centipede. Wait. Oh, boom, boom. She's still. Wait, are these booms from her hopping right now? No, wait, stop her. We have to stop her. That ability. Could it be that your supporting constellation is a toad? Wow, Yongsong on top of Dog. Bro, look at Michio though. That's kinda cute actually. But you know what? A creature had come to save that maiden from the centipede. It was the toad that the maiden had fed earlier, so that's why she summoned a toad right now. Prisoner number 406, Boksung Lee. Holy Jesus. Man, I was commenting about our veins being so. You know how bodybuilders have their veins, the most shredded people have their veins popping up like this. I was kinda commenting about it in the previous chapters, but holy damn, grandma. Holy shit, where did the archback grandma go? Can I call this constellation dissension though? I mean, she did kinda say she was a living freaking Gompengui, so of course it has to be, right? It has to be. The constellation she called upon is the frog. The story of a toad who saved the maiden from a centipede. The toad of Ogowongon. Ogowongon? Okay, so a frog power scales. A centipede. Confirmed, alright. Constellation, the toad of Ong Wong, enlarges its body with a satisfactory smile. The frog is just. Okay. Damn it. Dramatization. This is what happens when two constellations that are related end up facing each other. When did this happen? The Battle of Silla, when we had a dramatization then, bro. I love how just the frog smiled. Yeah, you want this shit again? Come on. Constellations that have famous fables about them are powerful, and they grow even stronger when they are in similar situations that are in the fables about them. Dramatization, it's kind of buff as well. Okay, not only it's just a reenact of the fable they have, it's also a buff. Grandma. Ah, what is happening? What the? Holy shit! My nose. Also, I just noticed her hair, bro. It reminds me of Gear 5 Luffy. Gear 5 Luffy, grandma. Gear 5 grandma. Ah. So what do you think happened next? The blue flame of a toad was regained to its original power due to dramatization. What the? Do you see this? What the hell? What the hell? The power of the blue flame of the toad has increased by 300% due to the stigma Shikigami. Bro, his eye. The fact that we can just see there are no, the eyelids covering his eye. Point blank. That too. Point blank, bro. Damn. The moral of the story is to not play with fire. Gear 5 grandma. Damn. Not just our hairs as well. Even our eyebrows, bro. It low-key does similar. It low-key does feel, I feel familiar for Gear 5 Luffy though. Okay. Omniscient Reader, episode 132, chapter 24. Something that can be changed, part 7. Leader! Holy moly! Okay. I thought she actually kinda burned away the the head. But no, the head is still there. The head is still attached. Alright. A catastrophe of renown has fallen. Catastrophe Yamamoto Hajime, a millionaire-old creature with 100 legs, has fallen. She just be burping. Even the black marks like a toad, bro. You have received 5,000 coins. The centipede. It's basically a mixture of the Sage mode from Naruto and Gear 5 from One Piece, The effects of the stigma Shikigami have come undone due to the excessive use of mana. Shikigami. She just grew back. Grew smaller. Damn grandma. Main contributors Boksukli, Dr. Kim. Character Boksukli have forfeited all of her powers as a catastrophe. Oh, wait. I think this is the first time we see her eyes in a non-possessed manner. The Dokebi has The Dokebi have decided that Boksukli has taken up a hostile stance against the scenario. Boksukli has begun to grow smaller. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. No Grandma Kochi here, please. Could you carry me, young man? You should put this on first. They killed a leader! They killed a leader! Stop them! Doja just be collecting like them. Kinda cute how Doja actually collects them like Pokemon, bro. The Way of the Wind level 8 has been activated. Wait. Before we continue any further, I still have a agenda that Doja will not kill any Peacelander, so therefore he has to get shrunk. And when he gets shrunk, the blade, a sword, a katana or whatever will just come slicing onto him, and when in the nick of time he just shrinks, and that's how he just escapes. Remember, that's the thing that I've said in the previous chapter, and that should not happen yet, so let's see what happens now. Yeah, you have received level 2 scenario penalty. Gilliang and Yoshin is still in the pockets. Alright, you have 10 minutes left with the ability from the bookmark skill and 5 minutes until the penalty kicks in. I have to escape this forest within that time limit. Hunt down a small person within the next 5 minutes. Take me with you. Who? Bro. Asuka Ren, bro. I forgot about Asuka. Holy moly, she's still in a cage? Asuka is still in the cage. Yep. I wonder what the bones... I mean, it kinda looks like people here, but... Okay. Shh, Doji just running. Wait. For some reason, I just thought the Naruto run from Naruto. Kill him. He's going to grow smaller soon anyway. I'll take care of all the ones that have shrunk, so just kill him. This is for killing the leader. Damn, straight through his neck. Jump. Damn it. This much is too dangerous. Oh, Twitch? Who Twitch in here? A tree? Shake. The trees are changing? The forest is changing shape? Is someone using their ability to do this? Have you ever seen someone change the literal landscape forest? I don't think so, right? Or did Pildo or Han Suyong get a new skill, or is it just Jungkook or Yolwa? Or maybe Asuka Ren? Who knows? We still don't know what her powers are. Be careful. It's night time. Oh, or maybe it just changes on every night. It's just a regular thing. I remember now. No one ever enters the forest of Peaceland after sundown, because it just keeps changing. After him. Crash. Peaceland's forest turns into a labyrinth at night and assumes the shape that's much like intestine of a monster. So stepping into a forest, it's literally stepping into an intestine of a monster. Hunt down a small person within the next minute. Damn it. Okay. I'm still hoping on my agenda right now. TWSA doesn't have any records of how to escape from the forest of Peaceland, but that way. Ren knows? Asuka knows? Run to the right of that tree over there. Is it just me, or are those spikes, or does that tree have aura? Or is that just spikes? It was written in TWSA. Young lady, do you know the way out? Thank you, Grandma. Even I wanted to ask that. I know this forest inside out. I guess she was from the first batch, from the first Korean guy. Sorry, the first Japanese guy. Chuckle. You must have a skill that helps you with that. Like a scouting skill. The first person you should seek out in Peaceland is Asuka Ren. Oh, so in TWSA, the first person that TWSA mentions, the first person you should seek out in Peaceland is Asuka Ren? Why? I do. Because the skill she possesses. Main scenario 6, Little Savior. Category main. Difficulty S. Play conditions: fight alongside the little people to defeat the renowned catastrophes who are attacking the planet of Peaceland. Time limit 40 days. Rewards 300,000 coins and question mark. Penalty for failure: destruction of Peaceland. Renowned catastrophe. Currently encounter 1 out of 2. The king of catastrophes ? The catastrophe that dreams of usurping Yamamoto Ajime, the million-year-old creature with 100 legs. Hidden scenario, serpent hunting. Alright. On to the next one. Run to the... Wait. You always remember to just drink some water before I actually go in. Run to the right of that tree over there. Man, I'm telling you bro, that tree has kind of aura. No other tree has that kind of even branches sticking out, the way the branch is sticking out on this tree. It was written in TWSA. Young lady, do you know the way out? I know this forest inside out. You must have a skill that helps you with that. The first person you should seek out in Peaceland is Asuka Ren. I do. I still think it's because the skill that she possesses. Omniscient Reader, episode 133, chapter 24, something that can be changed, part 8. Didn't the 1 minute just end, bro? How are you still? Okay. Get him. We have to stop him. Hunt down a small person within the next 30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Wait. They're still after us though. I still stand by what I said. Okay. Thank you, my man. You are actually throwing the daggers. Thank you. You're almost there. We are almost there. 0, 1. Dang. You have failed to hunt down a small person within the time limit. Okay. The Dokebi of a star stream have determined that you have no intention to act as a catastrophe. You will now be under level 3 scenario penalty. Okay. There's still no sword here though. There's still no sword here. Wait. The branches squirming. Okay. That's kind of messed up. You begin to grow smaller. Just small? Damn it. Get off of me, everyone. I mean, we kinda know that Doja already said this before. The coat also resizes with him. But what about the other layers? The inside layers? The pant and the shirt? What about them? Oh? How, bro? How? We clearly see even the pants and the freaking shirt, even the shoes shrink with him. This is just because he's a freaking MC of the OOV, or everyone else, it's fine. But the main character though, he needs to be dripped out. Shrink. I guess this is where my agenda stops. There was no knife slash or anything like that. Damn, I thought I really was cooking with something there. No, I was just burning shit. Sparkle. Okay, the scenario contract. I still say it's messed up how everyone's clothes are just did not shrink with them. And wait. Is Asuka Ren's clothes shrunk with her, or is that or did the centipede have a close fitting for a small person? You know what I mean? That's the old lady. Are you alright, mister? I'm fine. My insides feel all twisted. I'm lucky that my coat shrunk with me. Bro, the things that shrunk are more than just a coat. Pants, boots, freaking shirt as well. How? Miss Asuka Ren. Should we just go just like that? How do you know my name? I don't recall ever telling you who I am. Micho told me about it. No, he did not tell you about it. Please lead the way for my friends. Could you take them to Veronica Castle? No, I think Mijo actually pointed out, Asuka Ren, is that you? When we first confronted the centipede, right? So Doja telling her, Micho told him, that's not entirely a lie. How do you know about Peaceland's locations? How? Don't worry about it. He's just a Wikipedia. It's fine. I have no time to explain, so please, I will try to stop them. Okay. I can't leave you behind. Of course, Yongsung, you are coming with me. What are you talking, bro? You must. That's the only way for everyone to survive. I can manage to escape if I'm alone. Who's stomping? Oh, damn. Holy shit, the mask. Outfit has aura in the dark. You've grown small? You small now? I'll stomp you into the ground like a bug. Now that I'm smaller, even a small fry like him looks much scarier. So this is the POV Dokja has right now. That is kind of scary though. Now that I'm smaller, even a small fry like him looks much scarier. Gilliang, Not. Killing is just summoning bugs. Buzz. We have a grasshopper and a dragonfly. Does that dragonfly have a bow on its back? Wait, what? Do you see this? Or is it just the wings flapping like that it makes a freaking bow? Is that a moth? A beetle? Okay. A dragonfly. I'll see you all later. Oh. That's kind of smart actually. I did not even think of the possibility that we can ride them. I mean, if we were in the same weight class, of course we wouldn't, but Doja did say, unlike everyone else that shrunk, the old lady did not shrink by herself. She was casted by some other member, so I think even the weight shrunk with the height. I'll see you all later. Where you heading, boy? Hold on, mister. Oh. Now it's I think fair to say it's Attack on Titan-esque than before. So what now? Levi fighting a colossal titan? Die! Ugh, even a mere grace could be enough to kill me. Damn, bro. Doja power crept? I'll take care of him. Go after the rest of them. I don't think I've seen Doja doing this Naruto and Science, right? No, I never saw him do that. I won't let you do that. Stigma Shikigami level 1 has been activated. Oh, so did he also obtain a stigma from the freaking exorcist when he, got possessed by the exorcist while using Gompengui? Damn it, not again! But it does kinda use a lot of mana though. Constellation, the Omyoji of contradictions has given you the blessings. Oh, that's actually kinda sweet. He actually gave his blessings to us. I am moved by how you put the safety of your allies before yourself. So that's why. Wait, that's not a true voice, right? No. A constellation's voice? It's nothing. But I would like it if you kept on helping me. I have a favor to ask of you. A constellation is asking a favor? Wait, what? I have a bad feeling about this. Is this also the case where he asked Doja to, sign a contract with him, the support contract? Just the way it happened in the previous turn? I want you to kill the serpent. Oh, it's not about the supporting selection. Okay. I want you to kill the serpent. Again with the serpent. With the incarnations of Japan. Yo, what's happening in Japan, bro? What did Izumi do? I mean, it's not Izumi, right? No, I mean, what happened to Izumi? Elpheus? Hey, that's not such a bad deal. I need to do that anyway. Doja be like, now this is an opportunity I could scam for. I don't know, it doesn't sound all that fair. Bros, holy shit. His deadpan expression right now. That's not fair at all, I would consider if you recovered my mana a little more. Constellation, the Omyongui of contradictions, has used magic to recover your mana by a minuscule amount. Not the whole lot of it, but a minuscule amount. Right. I guess I shouldn't expect more than this from the Omyongui of contradictions. Is interfering with an incarnation that's nothing to do with him. I think it also because the plausibility, it's kind of unfair for the constellation who's not even a supporting constellation of him to indirectly support him. You know what I mean? But I don't get it. What happened to Japan when they had a great king like Izumi? Izumi Hiroki. He was a fine incarnation. Why bro talking like he did? Why did you let the serpent become the king of catastrophes and run amok? Wait. Just a moment. Why did you let the serpent become the king of catastrophes and run amok? So the serpent is the constellation and the incarnations. The constellation's incarnation is the one he's talking about. Isn't Izumi's supporting constellation the one who kills serpents? Do I know who kills serpents? I don't think so, I know that. At first, I planned to get... Holy moly. The buffet is really catching up to me. At first, I planned to get Izumi's help for my serpent hunting mission. But Izumi was nowhere to be seen. Is he dead, bro, or is he just imprisoned somewhere else? And old lady Boksung used all her powers. This is terrible. I have even ended up using the Gompongui ones. So basically we have no cards that we can play right now. We're at the end slots without Izumi. Bro, what about Asuka Ren though? I think she can help us out a little bit. I think you got something wrong. That is not Izumi's supporting constellation. Another divergent from TWSA. First, in the original story, Izumi was supposed to be the incarnation of the one who kills serpents, but right now it isn't. What? Izumi's supporting constellation is? Why he cut off? I guess the rule of possibility doesn't allow any more information to be known. The plausibility again. It doesn't have to be unfair. I mean, I kind of get why plausibility is doing this. It's just giving us more content, but damn, you hate to see it. There are 30 seconds remaining to use the power of the Gongpingui. The Shikigami soldiers have started to vanish. Would I be able to make it if I were to run towards the forest the moment they all disappear? Okay. The Gongpungui's effects are still running. I thought when the Shikigami fell off, I thought even the possession from the constellation was over. But no. It's still active. Only for 30 seconds though. Only for 30 seconds. Damn it. I might end up getting myself killed here. The effects of Gompungui ends in 9, 8. Bro is counting down himself. 5, 4, 3 seconds. We need someone to pull up. Bro, Junyu, where are you? I know you're kind of sad about us kissing Sangha, but you need to pull up, brother. Dang, timed out? Huh? Constellation Defense Master. Yongsong's constellation is sighing at how pathetic you are. Damn. Wait. It's not Yongsong. It's Pildu's constellation? I mean, Pildu's constellation? Huh? Exactly. Huh? Pildu? It is Pildu. Bro, I thought Defense Master. No, I forgot the Defense Master was Pildu's constellation. The Steel Blade Master was Yongsong's constellation. Damn, I really forgot about that. Pildu though. We got Pildu though. Militarized zone. Pildu Gong has activated stigma. Militarized zone. Militarized fortress. Damn. He got a new stigma. Militarized fortress. Level 1. Damn. Holy shit. That's a lot of please though. Oh my. Damn. Pildu. Look at him entering. You have trespassed into a private property. Now this Baldy has aura right now. Look at him, look at his eyes, bro. The way, just damn. Main scenario 6, Little Savior. Category main, difficulty S. Clay conditions. Fight alongside with the small people. Penalty for failure, destruction of Peace Land. Hidden scenario, serpent hunting. Before we get into the next chapter, bathroom break, guys. Bathroom break. Just a moment. Lock in. On to the next one. Pildu's militarized fortress. Pildu Gong has activated the stigma. Militarized fortress level 1. Bro just pulled up the moment we needed him. Damn Pildu. I mean, we still have a contract with the defense master, right? If he dies, even Dokja has to suffer for that. You have trespassed into a private property. Damn, I missed that pop-up though. Not gonna lie, I kinda missed that property. Not the property, I mean the pop-up. What? I can't believe I'm actually glad to see this message. True, bro. True, Dokja. Swing. Where Han So-young at though? I want the cat back. Ow. That hurts. What is this? Wait. Ow. That hurts. What is this? Pow. My eyes. What? What's going on? Spark. It's a goddamn literal fortress. I mean, it is called a militarized fortress. Okay, it's not a fortress that can move. It can fire with all directions, maybe. not in the ground, I guess, but still not a militarized zone, but a militarized fortress. I mean, it's still a bit shabby to call it a fortress, but okay. Bro, what do you mean it's shabby? I guess it's still level 1, right? I guess it's gonna evolve into much further when it levels up even more. I can't believe Bildugong's stigma level exceeds level 10. Everyone, charge! I guess the militarized fortress comes after militarized zone. That's interesting though. So when a skill exceeds level 10, it kind of transcends the skill and it just goes on to another tier. That's interesting. Everyone, charge! Pew 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 pew. Oh! I did not see the Peacelanders though. Where'd they come from? So Pildu is already working with Peacelanders? It's crazy how I call them Peacelanders, but right on the foot, no less. Now who's the catastrophe? Now who's the lion and This is my property. This guy, man. This Baldy. He has aura right now. Definitely. Stop trespassing and get lost. Bildugong. Oh, new drip though? I mean, it kinda looks like a... Is it right to call a farmer's attire? And what the hell is that? I don't know, it's just a branch, okay. How is this your property? This land can't be legally claimed as your own. Oh, he's talking. Get back. We'll retreat for now. We won. We defeated the catastrophe. Damn. I think this is the first time. Maybe it's not the first time. Damn. The Peacelanders are actually fighting back and winning. Oh, she's here. She's here. She is here. The cat is here. Hooray! Hooray for the goddess. Goddess? Goddess? Wait. Is our cat Han Soo-young basically using the knowledge she has from... I don't think she has read until now, right? No. Maybe she has. Maybe she did kind of plagiarize this as well. But remember though, it's not a plagiarization. But still, she's just using the knowledge she has from her works to this. And that's why they glaze her as goddess right now. Bro, goddess? Hooray! Exactly, bro. Goddess? Jump. Oh, even she has a new design. Split. The way they just split for her to walk through, bro. Look at you. You really made it now, haven't you? Well, man. Doja, you gonna ask about the breakup? What happened? Why did you leave us? Look at you. You really made it now, haven't you? Well. Oh? Long time no see. Doja Kim. Step. Hello, Roran. Lift. Oh? What's she lifting though? You're still as ugly as ever. Man, this is why I love this too. Bro. She just came in and... Oh, a full panel. Okay. We gotta watch it in its full glory right now. Damn, why is she so sensitive with that finger though? We missed you too, Han Soo-young. We missed you too. Omniscient Reader. Episode 134, Chapter 24. Something that can be changed, Part 9. I got run over by a bus. What? I got run over by a bus full of survivors while I was walking on the road. Okay? I don't know why I just remembered the Spider-Man meme. I had to beat an old lady for this stick. What? Okay, we had a bus full of survivors. Goddess, by the way. She got isekai'd. I got run over by a bus full of survivors while I was walking on the road. She dead? No, I don't think she's dead, right? That's interesting. That's kind of interesting. So she just got run over by a bus and she's here. Huh? And when I opened my eyes again, I was here. How does that make any sense? What about Pildu? Same thing happened to him, but he drowned in that Han River. So they're kind of dead? Not exactly, but still. In our universe. In our own dimension, I mean. Same thing happened to him, but he drowned in the Han River. Did the Ichthyosaur not eat you, bro? Is this some kind of fantasy novel? It is, Dokja. It is. Is this some kind of fantasy novel? You must have forgotten where we are right now. Man, I kinda miss this bickering from Doja and Han Soo-young. Damn. We have the chaotic duo back. What's this about? A goddess? Did you make them call you that? Nah, man, I still think because she has the knowledge of this world, she's just using that knowledge to, make things shit, make things done, and everyone else are just glazing her as a goddess. She knows everything. Gosh, You just keep blabbling on. Maybe I shouldn't have saved you. You two are quite the pair. Okay, Pildu, what are you looking at? Pildu sensed the potential they have. Pildu actually sensed the potential they have, bro. Stare. He's just staring. You serious, Pildu? What are you looking at? Pildu, what is it? I think we really owe Pildu an apology, bro. We did kind of have that whole contract thing with Defense Master about keeping Pildu safe and alive. Of course, if something happened to him, we are supposed to face the consequences as well. But leaving him just like this? No, Dokja. I'm sorry, I didn't take better care of you. Yeah. Huh? You serious? What are you on about? You make it sound like I begged you to take care of me or something. Has your brain grown smaller too? Chibi Pildu, bro. I'm just saying because I really do feel sorry. I think this is a way of Pildu saying it's fine. Don't worry about it. And thank you for saving me, for rescuing me. Man, I'm kinda good with these lines, aren't I? I really do feel bad because I couldn't keep my promise to the Defense Master when I told him I'd be his support. Doge just looking away. No, nothing happened here. Nothing happened. Constellation Defense Master. Holy moly. Doge just realized after 130 chapters that it's a fantasy novel. Then you should start taking better care of me now. Is that really Pillow Gong, bro? Wait, what? The Sundara ass old man? He's really saying this? What? You have gifted Defense Master 5,000 coins. Constellation Defense Master nods his head reluctantly. Yes. I can't say who it is that I get along better with. Pildu or Defense Master? I guess both. Why not both? Anyway, it's good that we're alive, although we've grown smaller. Huh? Wait. We grew smaller? Does that also mean Pildu and, Han Suyong also got, the penalization? What are you talking about, bro? Come to think of it, why did these two forfeit being a catastrophe and choose to grow smaller? You know what? When Doja actually puts it like that, I kind of see where he's coming from. He's supposed to be in the 10 evils, and Han Suyong is basically the disciple, the king of disciples, the main villain in Chungmoro arc. What are the villains doing, bro? It's just not like them to be so selfless. Dokje really did a number on them. Mr. Dokeza Kim. Right, Michio? You're alive! Why is bro just wearing a... there are no clothes for him, but... Damn. Thank you for saving me. Man, I still think it's still a bullshit thing when everyone else shrunk and their clothes did not shrink with them. But when Dokja shrank, he did kind of say that his coat is specially tailored. When he shrinks, it also shrinks. But what about the pants, the shirt, and even his boots, bro? How the hell did they shrink? Thank you for saving me. It's alright, Michio. Asuka-ren, if it wasn't for Pildu and Suyong, we could have all died. It's nothing, I was just doing my job. It's kind of unnerving seeing this smile. It is kind of unnerving, okay? Stare. What is it? Nothing. How brazen of her. Truly. Excuse me, miss. Which group are you from? I think this is the first time Jihye and Hyungsung Lee, not even Hyungsung Lee, even Gilliang have met her, right? Yeah, this is the first time they have seen her. Your combat skills are on par with that of a king. She doesn't know. Magic clothes. Plot for being a main character. But I've never seen you before. Yeah, remember the time when we were capturing the flags? I was there. I beat your asses. Come to think of it, they don't know that Suyong was the first disciple. The Jihye was hurt the most in Chungmoro. Man, I really thought this guy was hot shit when I first saw his design, but damn, it just got side-regarded. She won't just stand by if she finds out who Suyong used to be. Oh, she's actually... What are you gonna say, Dokja? A friend of mine. Oh? Oh, she has quite the temper, so she likes to travel alone. A reasonable development. I think this is the first time that Doja ever called someone a friend of him. Let's forget about the guy who he used to hang out in the rooftop of, Soft. Can I even call her a friend? Well, I'm not sure, it won't matter. It's not like I have any. I mean, it's not his fault, right? It's not his fault. It's a situation he grew up in. But I think Han Soo-young, she definitely got taken aback by that. In a good way. In a good way. It's not like I have any. She's a friend of yours? Yes, we go way back. We used to be friends since before the scenarios began. Oh, awkward. Man, I mean, it's kind of true, right? It's kind of true. He kind of had a beef with SSS grade Infinite Regressor with serialization of that novel. I mean, in a different whole point of view, it can be true. It can be. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Yes, Asuka Ren. Thank you for the diversion. Nice timing, Asuka Ren. Remember when all the gang, when Myungo Han was in her gang as well, when we went hunting to find food, even when Hino Chong, remember that guy? Remember the inciter, the first inciter we met? What did Doja say when you get faced with an impossible situation where you can't actually say the answers that you can? Just create a diversion where you don't have to. Oh, the Asuka Ren is just saying like that. But could I ask you something? Whisper. Is that pretty lady your friends too? You seem to be good with women. I think that's high coming from Ji-hei though. She's not a friend per se. She's a Japanese incarnation. I saved her from captivity. Why? There are enemies. Michio? I know Michio. I know. Asuka knows. This scenario isn't a competition between Japan and Korea. It's a competition between a freaking peacelander and a catastrophes. Let's not make it political here. It's a battle between the small people and the catastrophes. Exactly, bro. Who is she? Was she the character in TWSA 2? You don't know her? Well, I have issues with my temper, so I don't read crappy novels to the end. So young, that's literally the novel that... What? Okay. I mean, there are a lot of similarities between her novel and TWSA. And the fact that she said she did not plagiarize it, and we kind of checked it with lie detection skill, and she did not plagiarize it. So who knows, man? Who knows? Who's the actual author of TWSA? If she's read up to episode 100, she should know what happened. Maybe Asuka Ren hadn't been introduced yet then. Early on in the third and the fourth rounds Inside Out. How did you conquer the northern area of Peaceland already? She's asking Bildo and Han Soo-young. What is she saying? She's asking how did you end up becoming a goddess. Right, she doesn't have the translation skill. Oh, that. I was actually curious too. We are as well. One day on Earth is 3 days on Peace. Oh, different time accesses? Okay. It's been a little over a week since we got separated. So it's been 3 weeks. Which means Yongsong has spent 3 weeks in Peaceland already. Man, I kind of like the new outfits they have. You know? Well, she didn't manage to become the king of prophets in just a week. When she was back on Earth, it's not strange that she became a goddess in 3 weeks, but it's still crazy how they came up with a goddess. I told you earlier that we found ourselves in the northern region. Me and the old man fell in the middle of a Veronical castle while it was under siege. Okay, they just fell on like that. The castle was under siege? They were fighting? Okay. Yeah, the first batch of participants from Japan had been attacking Veronica. Who was the first batch? Izumi, right? Izumi. So I was just going to loot the dead and run for it. Yeah, that's the Han Soo-young that I know. And then they started talking to me and I did not understand it and I just went ham on them. Hey, bro. So, bro, their faces. Holy moly. I mean, I understand Han Soo-young, but Pildu. He was the member of 10 evils for a reason. Damn the faces. You killed him? I wouldn't have if I had grown Wait. I wouldn't have if I had known I'd grow smaller, of course. So this is how it ended up. It's not them being selfless, but it's them. It was them talking shit and them retaliating. Okay. It makes more sense, honestly. The two people who fell into the castle of middle of the siege killed the catastrophes. Over there, I get how they could have looked like deities. That explains why the small people attacked us with such fierce hatred the moment they saw us. Yeah, it's kind of valid though. So they just think they're deities just because they fell down and fought alongside them. I mean, in a way, it kind of makes sense. In another way, it's kind of funny as well. The goddess. Man, I just realized every one of them is battered. The goddess is back. The goddess. The goddess. Veronica Castle? I guess we've arrived. Oh, they're running at us. I thought we were going inside. No, they're running at us. At this damn place they call Peaceland. Yo, what are these frames, bro? Of Dokja and Yongsong. Not Yongsong. Why do I keep saying Yongsong and Sanga for Han Soo-young? People of this world look like earthlings of the past. It's very medieval. It is very medieval. There aren't any swords masters or 9-circle grand mages here. On top of that, their abilities are restricted by the system that's in place. But they can they grow though? No matter how hard they fight, they'll always be weak civilians of atypical fantasy who suffer at the hands of invaders from another world. Their whole purpose is just to suffer. That's kind of fucked up. I know whose work this world is. Work? Are you talking about the Star Stream? Asuka Ren. I want you to join the Korean group. You're just asking her to change parties mid scenario. We need your help. I mean, we did kind of save her, but is that enough? I guess there's also a lot of infighting in the Japan side. Yeah, she might just end up joining at us. Main scenario 6, Little Savior. Renowned catastrophe currently encounter 1 out of 2. I'm kind of glad that they just described this out. King of catastrophes, question mark. Hidden scenario, serpent hunting. Alright.